What up? It's Jimmy from odds.com. This clip is from our NCAA basketball breakdown starring Maxwell Smart. Let's keep rolling. We move on to a 1 p.m. Eastern spot, the Drexel Dragons. Their season debut at Pittsburgh Panthers, who are coming off a very disappointing opening game. This is at the Peterson Event Center in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We see Pittsburgh as 8.5-point favorites. There's total between 141.5 and 142.5, depending on where you shop. Drexel's first game of the year at Penn State was canceled due to COVID-19 protocols. And I don't know if Max has inside information, but I could not figure out which team was dealing with the outbreak. Pittsburgh opened up its season with a shocking 80-70 loss at home to St. Francis of Pennsylvania. It's the first time in program history St. Francis has beaten Pitt. The Red Flash had entered the game with an 0-29 record against the Panthers. Also, the Red Flash without their top two scorers from last season, Isaiah Blackman and Keith Braxton, both gone from that 22-win season, and yet they beat Pittsburgh. I can't wait to hear your breakdown. Is this a Pittsburgh Panthers bounce back spot, Max? How are you attacking this game?
Yeah, Jim, I'm not really thinking or buying into it being a buyback spot. Maybe they win the game, but I'm not thinking that they're going to win this game by close to double digits. I'm looking to get on Drexel. I've already gotten 9 3 hours ago when I sent you this game. That's what I was able to get. I still support the 8.5. Let's just put it this way. Even though Drexel hasn't played and there is a possibility that there is COVID on their team, in their program, the bottom line is when you look at this team on paper and you look at the analytics, when it comes to this team, Cam Winter and James Butler are two very substantial pieces. Obviously, with Cam Winter, you got a 15-point-per-game scorer, a 5-assist guy. You got James Butler, who's just a double-double machine. And now you have freshman Amari Williams at 6'11". It's going to bring some size and some scoring prowess. I expect him to play his way into the rotation. And that's going to make Drexel a non-pushover. Even though they're coming into their building, I still think that Drexel has the possibility to win this game. People are saying that this is a team that could win the CAA, that they're in a top 4 contending type situation. And let's be frank, Xavier Johnson is still on this Pitt team. He's still running the show, and he's a turnover machine. His shooting woes are back. He is a team with very good size, and they need to use it. So you got to take the ball out of his hands, put it in Theo Horton's hands, the Delaware transfer, and let's see someone else run the show, because Xavier Johnson and his dysfunction were one of the reasons why Trey McGowan took his talent over to Nebraska, and now his brother Bryce McGowan's, a very highly touted recruit, is going there too. Could have been a Pitt Panther, just saying. But Drexel's a spot for me. I do think that there is still a couple points of value on this line, and I'm ready to go on it.
I like it. Max moves on the Drexel Dragons. You can get a 8.5 at -110 at Bet365, but FanDuel is offering that 8.5 at -105. So that's what we will give you. The Drexel Dragons plus 8.5 at -105 on FanDuel to get the Drexel season started.